Hi, I'm Kira Grenay. I'm a precision driver and I am your host today as we do James Dean's last drive from Hollywood, California, all the way up to close to Salinas, California, where he was on his way to compete in a race. We're going to do that drive the way he did it, in a Porsche. So we're starting our journey right here at the Farmer's Market, a world-class culinary destination. There are all sorts of great restaurants here and all sorts of very interesting people. It is possibly here at the Farmer's Market that 24-year-old James Dean had breakfast on September 30th, 1955, while he was waiting for his mechanic, Rolf Wutterich, to finish tuning up his brand new Porsche Spyder. So I am now with what I think is the biggest James Dean fan on the planet, Laura Pardini.
He was a genius, absolutely. He knew what he loved, and he knew what he wanted to do in life, and he went straight to that.
So James Dean and his mechanic decided to drive that cute little silver Porsche all the way from Hollywood up to Route 99, which was the road to take before I-5 was constructed. Meanwhile, James's friend and a photographer doing a story on him followed behind in James's station wagon. Okay, so we're starting our drive. We're going through Hollywood and in the area where you can see all the famous things that you see in the movies, like the Hollywood sign, of course, and Grauman's Chinese Theater, where all the celebrities, all the famous movie stars have their handprints there in the cement. All that is, except for James Dean. Well, because he would have had he not been in the accident on his last drive. You can just imagine how excited James Dean must have been to get his hands on his new 550 Spyder. It's the most advanced sports car that Porsche had ever produced. And at that time was actually giving cars with much bigger engines, like Ferraris, a really good run for their money. And he hadn't had a chance to really feel it out. So these hilly twisting roads were just the place. And here we are at Blackwell's Corner, James Dean's final stop that day before his fateful accident. So we're inside Blackwell's Corner. You can catch up with so many great James Dean fans, and all sorts of other fabulous things from that era are here. Classic jukeboxes, wonderful pictures and memorabilia. There's an East of Eden fudge factory, and of course, I'm sitting at the Forever Young Cafe. And we're here now at the Jack Ranch Cafe, less than a mile from the place where James Dean had his accident, and also the site of the James Dean Monument. And this beautiful plaque, both donated by Japanese businessman Seita Onishi, with these words: "It also stands for James Dean and the other American rebels who taught us the importance of having a cause." Let's go see the site of the actual accident. So now I'm standing here at the actual site of the James Dean Memorial at the intersection of 46 and 41 where the accident happened. What was said to have happened that night was that James Dean was driving westbound on 46 into the sun, while Turnipseed was driving eastbound on the same road. When they got to this intersection, Donald Turnipseed decided he wanted to make a left-hand turn onto Highway 41. He looked onto that highway because that's the way he was going, and he evidently did not see James Dean coming. In a split second, history was made, and James Dean unfortunately perished. We can only imagine how history might have been changed had James Dean not been in that fateful crash. Every year, James Dean fans all over the world choose the weekend closest to September 30th to remember this American icon who died so young.
They are trying to imitate him in the last 45 years. It's amazing. And we didn't get nothing like him, not even close.
Thank you so much for joining me on this reliving of James Dean's last ride. I'm Kira Grenay, and I hope to see you next time.